Get to know me. My name is Charlotte Minji. I'm a sophomore at Bloomsburg University, and my major is political science. The reason I chose this topic is because I was interested in how we deal with migration, and I was also curious about how other countries deal with it also. What is migration? It is a movement of a person or a group of people to settle in another place, often across the political or administrative boundary. Migration could be voluntary or forced, which means that they could choose to go there or they're forced to go somewhere else. What countries take the most immigrants in a year? My data is from 2016. Number 1 is the United States. They accept 1,183,500 permanent migrants in 2016. For 2, Germany, it accepted 1,051,000 permanent immigrants in 2016. A lot of people went to Germany for its wealth and job opportunities. Number 3, the United Kingdom accepted 320,100 permanent immigrants in 2016. A lot of people came from Romania. 4, Canada. They accepted 296,400 permanent immigrants in 2016. The categories include skilled workers and caregivers. I think there is such a gap between the United States and Canada because the United States uses a family scale and Canada uses a merit scale, and family I feel like is more lenient, whoever they're married or related to, whereas Canada is skill-based where it's what they have, like knowing English or French. International migration. International migrant is someone who's been living for 1 year or longer in a country other than the one in which he or she was born. This means that many foreign workers and international students are counted as migrants. Currently, international migration is at an all-time rise right now. A UN study reports that over 60% of all international migrants live in Asia, 80 million, or Europe, 78 million. Northern America is the third largest number of international migrants with 58 million. I have a graph to show the growth of international migrants worldwide, and there is 173 million in the year 2000, 220 million in the year 2010, and 258 million in the year 2017. How legal migration affects the U.S.-Mexico relations. Currently, the U.S. relies heavily on 10 to 11 million illegal immigrants currently in the country because they work the unskilled labor. The unskilled labor is agriculture, construction, hospitality industry, and childcare. Most of the immigrants are from Mexico. The Senate is considering a bill that would make it a crime to employ or aid an illegal immigrant. Business and human rights advocates argue that the increasingly tough measures are expensive, counterproductive, and inhumane. I think people think it's inhumane because illegal women should have aid and they should be employed even though they're illegal. And this issue is now putting tension in between the United States and Mexico. America's immigration policy versus other countries. The U.S. prioritized their immigration policy more on family-based immigration. Examples are like spouses, children, parents, and siblings. There is no language and no education requirements needed. Canada, United Kingdom, and Australia have a merit-based system where they use point system. The more skilled you are at things, the better the chances are you will be. Some examples would be like if you have a job offer there or you're efficient in English or French. Those are all ways to get points. Sweden has an open-door immigration policy. They let refugees from war-torn nations like Iraq, Syria, and Somalia. How international migration helps the U.S. attract global talents. H-1B visa attracts the best and brightest that the world has to offer. The work-focused visa allows U.S. companies to hire high-skilled workers. The economic benefits of the H-1B visa program are not only felt by the immigrants themselves. The resulting boost to investments and innovation creates significant opportunities for Americans. My sources are eSchool Today, Council on Foreign Relations, CBC, National Geographic, U.S. News, and Mercactus Center.